Hey guys, it's Tanya, and it is New Year's Eve, and I am reflecting on the goals I set last year for myself for this year. I went back and I watched my Back to Basics video from New Year's Day last year, and I wrote down all the goals that I had set for myself, and I'm just going to run through them and tell you how I did with them and tell you about my new goals for 2014. I don't do resolutions. I said that in my 2013 video. I think the expectation for resolutions is to not meet them, not keep them, and so I do goals, not resolutions. So number one was to maintain my weight between 159 and 166. For the most part, I did do that. I think I had a couple of weeks in there where I went to like 167 or 168, but I got it in check right away and did fine. And I actually with the plastic, well, I did get to like 157 something when I was 18 months out, I think. And then I kind of bounced back up into the 160s. And then with the plastics, I went down to like 153, something crazy. And now I haven't weighed since last Thursday, but I was like 161 something. So I did exactly what I wanted to do. I maintained my weight all year. Exercise at least 3 times a week. Not every single week. I did have a few weeks where I didn't exercise 3 times, but I had other weeks where I exercised way more than 3 times. So I think it more than compensated for itself, and I'm going to adjust that a little bit for this year. Number 3, working on firming up my tummy to get and have plastics by the end of the year. Check, check. Not only did I firm up my tummy, but I didn't even need to have a muscle repair because my abdominal muscles were in such good shape. They didn't need to be tightened. So I would say I was very successful with meeting that goal. 4, focus on healthy living more than the scale. I had a whole issue with focusing on healthy living, but then still getting pissed off when the scale didn't say what I wanted to. And I think it was hard. And I think I have made that shift to where if the scale bounces up, I acknowledge it. But I don't let it piss me off the way it used to. I've accepted that part of maintenance is the scale bouncing up and bouncing down, and sometimes it's for no good reason. Either way, sometimes you lose weight and you're like, I know I didn't do anything to lose weight. So the scale is like people say like it's a tool. It's just a tool, and it doesn't always mean anything. So I focus on if I'm getting my fitness in, if I'm following the WLS rules, protein first, not eating tons of carbs, I'm living my healthiest lifestyle, then I'm good. I'm good with myself. Only weigh on Thursdays. Yeah, that didn't happen. But I did drop down. I only weigh, for the most part, on Mondays and Thursdays. When I was going through the plastics, I was weighing every day because I was just trying to make sure that the swelling wasn't going to be an issue. But the majority of the time, I only weigh on Mondays and Thursdays. The scale will drive me insane if I weigh every day because of the fluctuation. But doing Mondays and Thursdays kind of helps me realize that maybe Monday it was down, and then Thursday, because of swelling at work with having my feet hanging, the scale goes up, but I know I didn't do anything wrong. I know it's not that I'm gaining weight. I know it's all fluid. So I'll stick with the Mondays and Thursdays. 6 was finish the Crescent City Classic 10K in less than an hour and a half. I think the year before I had finished it in an hour and 45 minutes. And this year, I believe I finished it in an hour 18. So I definitely met that goal. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. 7, make videos every Thursday. I know I missed a few Thursdays, but for the most part, I have stayed consistent with making my videos and staying accountable. So even though I did miss a couple of Thursdays in there, here and there, I think I did pretty good with that goal. So 2014 goals, here we go. Number 1, my big Mama Jamma half marathon. It's the last goal that I had made for myself about 2 weeks after I had VSG. The last big thing I said was I wanted to do a half marathon. And I never thought I would do it, but this year is my year, and I'm going for it. I already signed up for the Rock and Roll Marathon in San Antonio on December 7th, 2014. I know it's a long ways away, but it's me and several other VSG, well, not just VSGs, WLSs, that are doing either the marathon or the half marathon. Me, Robin, Texas Mom, VSG for Lynn, Dana, Miss Dangerous, Jessica Porras, her husband Roberto are both doing the full marathon. And I'm sure there's other people too But yeah, that's my big humongo gungo goal for 2014. Seven. Oh no, no, sorry. I'm reading it out of order. I numbered them out of order. Number two, maintain my weight between 157 and 165. Since plastics, my weight's a little bit lower, so I dropped my maintenance range down just a little bit. It's 8 pounds, so I think that's generous, you know. Exercise. I'm actually stealing this from Phil from Fat Kings. I like, you know, last year I said I wanted to exercise 3 times a week, and he said that on his whiteboard he had exercise 150 times in a year, and I'm like, oh, I like that better because it's not so much pressure for the week. Because sometimes your weeks, you know, you're on vacation or you're traveling for work, and you just can't get in the 3 days. But you have other weeks where you get in 5 or 6 days. So I'm saying I want to exercise 156 times in the year. And so I'm going to have to get some kind of calendar and mark it off each time I get it in. So I need to do that like soon, like in the next couple days. Four is weigh at least once a week. I feel like if I get away from weighing, that's when the weight will creep back on. So I do plan on weighing at least on Thursdays, but I'll probably do Thursdays and Mondays. Five, where are you, five? Continue to make videos at least every other week. Sometimes, you know, you get this far out. Sometimes you don't always have something to say, but somehow my talkative self always finds something to say. While I'll try and do every week, I'm not going to commit to every single week, but at least every other week, okay? Because I think it helps keep me in check. It's more of an accountability thing for me, more than, you know, hoping people watch my videos or something. So, let's see, six. Try a yoga class. I've been saying I'm going to try yoga for a while, and I guess I'm just like a little bit intimidated by it. But I think it would help my flexibility, and it may help me with my half marathon training. And my gym does offer several yoga classes. I just need to make a commitment to go to them. So this year I'm going to try at least one yoga class and see how I feel about it. I'd also like to try one of those hot yoga classes, where it's like the temperature's like, I don't know, like 100 degrees or something. I don't know. But it's like a steam room kind of thing. But I'll do the regular yoga class first. Where am I? Seven. Parasailing. Last year, I was supposed to go parasailing when we were in Alabama. I did go zip lining, but then the next day when we went to parasail, the weather was too bad and we couldn't go. So, this year, I'm going parasailing. I've always wanted to do it. I never did, and it's on my bucket list. So I'm doing it this year. 8. Get a pedicure. Now, ladies, you may find this crazy, but I am 39 years old and I've never had a pedicure. Ever. And then you're going to learn something crazy about me. This is my kooky side. For a long time, had a real problem with feet. I didn't want to see my feet or anybody else's feet. I didn't want anybody looking at my feet. I didn't want anybody touching my feet. I'm very ticklish. But I thought feet were kind of gross. I didn't wear flip-flops. I didn't wear open-toe shoes. Yeah. And so in the last couple of years, I've kind of gotten over that. But I still have never had a pedicure because I still have something about people touching my feet. But this year is my year to get over it and have a pedicure and try to enjoy it. Insane. I know you think I'm insane. 9. I want to have a Brazilian wax. A Brazilian bikini wax. Which I know may sound crazy. But again, it's something that's on my bucket list I really want to do. And 10, I want to meet more WLSers. I want to get out and go to meet and greets and have local meet and greets and meet more WLS friends. So that's my goals for 2014. I look forward to hearing everybody else's goals too. Bye, guys.